the studio tonight, we have the artistic director of the children's chorus of Carroll County, Jenna Daly, and one of their interns and BC2 members, Alexa Hayman. So, Mrs. Daly, you have all of these young people and all of these interns as a part of your choir. Can you tell me a bit about what you do to help further their careers in music and otherwise?
Absolutely. So, we have a student intern program, and this program was created by Diane Jones, our founder, and she created it simply for students like Alexa because they want to do music education in the future. So they become the student intern who then gets to be with the director throughout rehearsals. This gives them experience in front of a choir, in front of a classroom setting. They help us on the piano, they help us handing out music, they get to learn the ins and outs of a rehearsal, and it's great for their resume, and it helps them get it. The colleges love seeing this type of thing.
That's awesome. And so, Alexa, how long have you been a part of the choir?
I've been a part of the choir for 13 years. This is only 12 representations because I don't get my bar until the end of the year. The bar is, these bars are each year I've been in the chorus, and so the black bar is the first year that I was in children's chorus, and then it's gonna grow, and Miss Jones actually has a necklace of them, and so I have an aspiration to have one just like her one day.
That's awesome. And how long have you been an intern with the choir?
I've been an intern with the choir I've actually been an intern for 3 choirs, because I was with the youngest group, which was the MJs, and then I was with the LPVs for 2 years, and then now I'm with the Dalabellas this year, so this makes 4.
Mm-hmm. And so how does being an intern and being a part of this choir help to push you towards your goals and what you hope to achieve in the future?
Well, like Ms. Jenna said, it really helps prepare you for a music education career, because you get to sit in on a rehearsal and you don't really get to plan your lesson necessarily. Sometimes you do, but you get to conduct the choir and work individually, one-on-one with students, and play the piano sometimes too.
And you get to perform.
Oh yes, and I get to perform with them as well, as a director.
Oh, that's awesome. That's got to be such a cool experience to get to teach us kids.
Sorry, what piece are you conducting in the spring concert?
I'm conducting Penny Lane, so I'm very excited about that. It has some fun time signatures and time changes, so the kids just have to watch, and sometimes it's really hard to get them to watch you. So I feel the director's pain every day when they are teaching a class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And how, besides being an intern, how do you think that being a part of the choir has helped to shape you as a person and shape your life and what you're going through?
Well, I think as a person it shaped me because it's just, you learn, you get new skills every year, especially with the BC2s. I'm in the BC2s, which is the highest group, and so we do pieces in 8 parts, and there's only 20 some girls. We have one guy.
Yes, we do.
But sometimes right now there's 25, but it's really cool, but it's also really hard because the person next to you could be singing a completely different part, or you could be jumping all over the music trying to figure out what part you're in. So it's a very good experience for reading music.
Yeah. And is music or music education what you plan on pursuing in your future?
Yes, for several years I would like to pursue music education, and I'm actually going to pursue it at Messiah College next year. And then I will plan to teach for a little bit and then go into music therapy as my graduate degree.
Oh,
That's
good.
awesome.
You got a plan.
Yes.
I love it.
That's my plan for
Full
now.
of music. I like it. It's good.
And then I'm sure to keep an organization like this running, you must have fundraisers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. We do have a small amount of tuition that we charge, but that only covers so much. So the fundraising steps in to help us out to cover so many different things. The things that they would support are when we perform with Bach in Baltimore, we've been working so hard on this mass all year, and we want to treat the students to a fun event. So we are going to then, after our rehearsal with the orchestra on the Saturday, we're going to go to Dave & Buster's. So that helps subsidize the cost. So the board will help pay for that, and the parents also contribute. We have application fees that we sometimes have to pay for that allow the chorus to go off to a competition or an adjudication. And then we had new uniforms that we were using for the younger choirs, and we have to pay that amount of money back.
I like those new uniforms.
They look
good.
They look
They
really
match
good.
us tonight.
Yes, they do. The red and black. We have guest musicians who perform in our concerts, and those guest musicians are phenomenal, and we do pay them, but our concerts are free, so we need to subsidize that cost. And we're actually going to Ireland in 2020. We're going to take some students over to Ireland to perform in Dublin.
That's fantastic. And are there any upcoming events to help them get to Ireland? That must be such a cool experience.
Yes, we have a phenomenal fundraising team at the moment. Renee Rogers, Lois Welsh, and Stephanie Halley. It's a great team, and they have come up with great ideas to help us for next year, to help us with these fundraisers, and it'll help the students be able to subsidize the cost. Some of them, so please look out for, we're going to have a bingo, and the whole community can come together and help us to subsidize the cost for the children. We're going to have car washes, so if you see any children out there who want to scrub your car, please come over. We also will, and then we'll also have parent nights out where they'll drop the kids off, and the children who are going to Ireland will be in charge of entertaining a movie night of some sort, and the parents can go out to dinner. And we also have restaurant nights that we do on a regular basis.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you all so much for coming out, and if you have any more questions or want to know more about their choir, please go check out their website, cccccnotes.com.
That's it.
Yeah, thank you.